Okay. Last thing I'll talk about is the cool and serve tray. The cool and serve tray is also another transformer item with Pampered Chef. You know my mandolin, love it, all the little gadgets. This is really nice. You have a lid. Oftentimes you take it to potlucks or whatever, and you're like, oh, what do I do with the lid? Or what if I have leftovers? And you know, you foil things. You put foil over your pans or whatever, and you're thinking, if I have leftovers, where am I going to put that foil at or whatever? So you're trying to store it in your purse. Or maybe that's what I used to do. So it fits right in the lid. Bam. Good. All right, you're good to go. Number one sickness in summertime is? Yeah, food poisoning, salmonella. You know, dairy is getting too hot. Must stay at a certain temperature, okay? So, boom, comes out. Boom, comes out. All right? Bam! These are frozen. Those. They've been out since 1.
5 to 7 hours, right? Is they cold?
Mm-hmm. Nice?
I want this.
Yeah.
I want double eggs now.
All right?
Do you leave yours sitting in the freezer?
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what mine's sitting here. I wasn't sure if you were allowed to do that or not, if that was safe or not.
Okay.
Yeah, if I take them to a show, I will wash them, and I will bring them, I'll put them back to my freezer, okay? So, they fit nice, neat, bam, bam, okay? So say you want a veggie tray on one side, it's all good. We're actually going to put in some of, you know, that in here and the bacon in here. We're going to use this as our bar, but in one area, all right? The butter will be in here and stuff like that. The cheese, because I'll grate some cheese. So it'll stay nice and cold, and the sour cream and whatnot. So if you wanted to do some like sandwich wraps or little, you know, whatever, tortilla wraps, you know what I'm talking about, the little pinwheels. Okay, you don't have to pay a buttload at, you know, Sam's Club or whatever. Make them yourself. So easy, so cheap, and I can even send you recipes for that. But you can put them on here and a half a veggie tray.
Or
right?
double eggs.
Or
Double eggs.
you can have a veggie tray or a fruit tray and your deviled egg tray. Bam!
What's
All
the
right?
inside language?
Huh?
What's the inside language?
That the stuff inside, non-toxic. It's like a non-toxic antioxidant.
Gel?
Yeah, there's a gel.
It's the same as like a heating pad or a cold pack?
Kinda. It's just really it's just non-toxic, and it's a whole different company that makes it compared to the old Chilzane. I don't know.
Yeah.
You've seen the old white ones? Different company, because they stay cold up to 6 hours outside compared to the other ones. That one was like varying about 4. So we're going, you know, better.
Cold
Better.
Just
only.
good for cold products?
Just
Then
cold.
you warm them for warm
No,
products?
no, just cold. Just cold.
I think the ones that you can buy like at Walmart and stuff like that, they have plutonium nitrate in that.
Yeah,
It's
it's amazing what they
Jeez.
put in stuff.
You know, just,
Yeah, don't bust that open.
which is one of the ingredients in rocket fuel.
Sweet. Take it with the grill.
Plutonium nitrate,
Yeah.
Yeah, add
Drill
that to the grill.
and
Ow.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the third ingredient.
Next
Party, everybody.
So there you go. You know, whatever. You could do both sides. Like I always say, my son, his food of choice when we're going to a party or I'm going to have a gathering, like he's like, deviled eggs, yes? And yes, we have chickens. So it's very easy for me to go access my eggs. I mean, you know. So
Start for Easter time.
yeah.
Deviled eggs for Easter.
And you know, a lot of people don't just eat deviled eggs in the Easter time.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's a great picnic theme kind of thing, but a lot of holidays, you know, someone is always known for bringing deviled eggs. Whether it's help me walk through my holidays. Easter, of course.
Christmas,
Which
Thanksgiving.
bunnies have nothing to do with eggs. I'm just saying, but you have your Easter, your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, and you know all that stuff. Okay, so you could do that. I'm gonna teach you how to boil some eggs. This is like nothing but learning, you know, training today. Your eggs. When you boil them, you're going to only cover it with 1 inch of water, okay? 1 inch of water, and you're going to put them in the water, and you're going to boil them. But instead of adding salt, you're going to add baking soda. How often do we peel our eggs and the membrane is sticking to the shells?
Most every time.
Almost every
I don't
time.
know. I take blood and skin with mine.
Well, now you're going to be a pro at boiling deviled eggs, okay, or boiling eggs. Okay, baking soda. You will love baking soda more than you'll love the salt method, okay? Add baking soda in there and you're ready to rock and roll. About 20 minutes, hard boil, and then you can set it aside and let it cool. But you know, the best method, ice bath it. put it into a big bowl full of ice and cold water, and it just drops that temperature and it cools it like almost instantly. Once it's cool to the touch and you can hang on to it, you're ready to start peeling that bad boy.
How much soda do you put in it?
Well, when I do deviled eggs, I'm doing a couple dozen, so I'll do a third box.
Okay. So you put a good portion in there.
I do. Yeah, so it depends if you're just gonna do
I typically do like a pack, just a dozen.
a dozen, maybe a quarter box.
And you say you only put it in an inch of water?
No,
No,
it has to cover.
cover.
the-
Oh, cover. I'm
It's
like,
gonna-
kind of like.
Yeah, you're
It's gonna
have
cover the
evaporate
eggs
it.
by then.
Going.
That water won't last very long.
Anything else in the stinkiest mess? Blow up boiled eggs.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
You gotta have enough
you
water
said
so they
it,
got some cushioning in there. If you don't have enough water over them,
cover
they'll
with
just
just
break.
doing
Okay.
it water covering, because a lot of people fill up the whole stock pot.
And it takes
No.
forever to get them to boil.
That's right. 1 inch of water, you're
That
good
makes
to
a
go.
whole lot
You're
more
good to go.
sense.
Yeah. You can even do it in a skillet. Okay, if your skillet is deep enough, you don't have to use a big stock pot, but just make sure it covers with 1 inch of water.
You do a potato salad, you boil your potatoes, you put your eggs in on top of your potatoes, and it saves time. Done it.
I'm
yeah.
gonna put baking soda in there.
Do you
though.
hear that?
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
can.
gonna tell people
You
that.
can,
Baking
especially if you're in a hurry, because what
Yeah, but
happens
the
is you need
potatoes and
two
the
big pots to
sugar,
get going
sugar.
with. What you do is you just put your potatoes in a big stock pot, and you make sure you have enough to cover over your eggs. And you're cooking two with one instead of having two different pots going.
Oh.
Once you get it done, you cool everything together.
And your starch. and
Yeah.
Why were
potatoes.
you at Thanksgiving when I needed
Yeah,
this
but now
information?
this is for potato salad. Now, when you're doing boiled eggs, see, I like your idea better because you need to get them cleaned up and done
Yeah.
and ready to do the
You want
deviled
them to
eggs.
look pretty. So here's another tip. But I'm so gonna tell people that. Love that. It's so cool. See how much I learned from you guys. That's really cool. Okay, so back to the whole deviled egg thing. Yeah, ice bath it, then peel it, and then they're not gonna be sticking to the shells. Okay. Once you have that done, you'll be able to cut it open. I like to crinkle cut them or use a serrated knife just to give it that little wave. But normally when we cut our eggs open, where's the yolk located?
Top.
What?
Or like the top.
Oh yeah. So it's like all on one side, right? And you're like trying to scoop it out without breaking that thin little layer. And how many times do we bust it, right?
Then I have to eat it.
Then you just have to eat it. You're like, I can't take that to a party as the yolk's falling right out. Okay, because it goes to one side because when you store your eggs, I'm the egg lady now, I guess. When you store your eggs, you go thin side down. Okay, because the air bubble has to be up that fat top. But when you go to do deviled eggs, if you know you're doing deviled eggs, a day before, flip your entire container. Tell people that you're flipping the egg container and don't touch the eggs, or you will have scrambled eggs in your refrigerator. Okay?
Duct tape.
Yeah, or tape it together.
So keep your 4-year-old from the refrigerator.
Yes. So you're gonna
Yeah,
tip
that's
your.
it's hard to do.
Yeah, I know, especially. So you're going to tip that devil or the egg container completely over. What it does is it relocates that yolk right to the center, and then you boil it. And next time you cut it, where's the yolk at? In the center. I love that. Anyway, it's really cool. Okay. And then your
I
egg
so
mixture.
want deviled eggs now.
And then your egg mixture is normally what? Mayonnaise, mustard, cayenne pepper, or maybe that's sprinkled on top.
Mayonnaise, salt and pepper, dried mustard, and then paprika on top.
Okay. We're going to go something different.
No.
You're going to go cream cheese.
Ew.
Oh yeah, you're gonna soften that stuff up. Cream cheese, a little bit of mayo, of course the yolk, and then you can do your different flavorings. Okay, dill mix is so
Well, the cream
good. I
cheese
never
also
even
help
knew what dill mix was until I started Pamper Chef, but that's really good. And what?
Cream cheese will
Yeah,
solidify more.
it will. It'll be thicker, and then you can pipe it into the easy accent decorator and be like, oh, professional. You're so not a professional. You just have Pamper Chef items, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Knock it out. Because oftentimes we're like, spoon it.
No, I take my scoop.
Before we get it too
Or you can do a
gross.
scoop, okay?
Take my 1-inch scoop, so I do mine.
Be fancy. Get the attention.
Yeah.
And when you do something simple like that, if you already have that, people are like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Hey, yeah, you
I
can
wonder
totally
what
get it
you
for
bought.
free this month. Have a party. Ah, it's all about selling your stuff, right? Look all good. That
I'm
looks
so
good.
making deviled eggs when I get home.
It's so easy, girl. So easy.
Tomorrow. We'll make them tomorrow. You gotta flip the eggs.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, yeah. Unless they'll be like,
You could always call somebody now. Text them. Quick. Flip it
so
to
gonna
Sunday
make them
morning.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow. By the way, I'm leaving with eggs. I need some for tomorrow.
I'll hook you up. I will. Okay, so how cool is that, right? Now,
Much more.
And it just shows people like the versatility of it. I love it. Especially to do cupcakes, because when I found out I was having a girl, we found out and then we took like cupcakes to my son's baseball. He's 15, so of course I wasn't going to be like, hey honey, we're taking pink cupcakes, okay? So I made them. They were just cupcakes and then white frosting. Canned frosting totally has nothing to do with this, but I'm just saying, you guys love tips. You have to love tips so you can give tips. If you get any kind of canned frosting, you could beat it on like medium high. 2 minutes, you double the size of it. It's like doubling your money. I like that. So just saying. Anyway,
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Yeah, you're putting air in it. You're whipping
Yeah.
it with air.
The baker here. You never told me this?
girl, I just, I
need
can
a
only
notebook.
So
I
much
need to write these notes
information
down.
comes
It's
out
so
at
much,
one
yeah.
time.
But anyway, it will fit 16 cupcakes, and then you can frost them, and you put the frosting into your easy accent decorator, and be like Kroger or any grocery store that has all this swirl, You got roop, roop. You can totally look professional. But so that's what I did. I just put white frosting, pink sprinkles, and say, guess what I'm having? As I gave it to all the moms and dads at the game. They're like, ah! Okay, so anyway, that's what I did.
I was
Just saying.
read something they
Because I
could,
can't take cupcakes to my kids' school. They're teenagers now.
instead of the center in your just frosting, they took the little sugar crystals
Yeah.
and they did different colors. They did red, blue, and yellow. And then they bought those little wood spoons. They put them in a little styrofoam cup, and it was like a snow cone.
Yeah, you can bake them.
That's
You can
really
bake your batter right inside the little snow cone bottom. Put them in the
Yeah.
oven, and you just bake them right in there. And then by the time you dress it like he's talking about, it looks like a little.
Looks like a little
ice
snow
cream
cone.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's cool.
I like that.
Dude, I need a book.
The email said to bring something.
Wait, no, wait, there's YouTube. Never
All right.
mind.
Let me go check those potatoes.
2, 1.